Hey everybody, welcome to a very cool episode of Replayed, where today we're getting to a game that I wasn't sure we were ever going to get to, but we made a musical about it, so we have to play it here on Replayed.
That's right.
It's called Minesweeper.
I'm so excited. This is the most exciting game I've ever played.
It's really, really cool. It was way ahead of the curve for its time. It came out several years ago. Hopefully you guys have seen it before, and if you haven't, you're going to see it today. But before we get started with today's live stream, we have a couple of people to introduce. First, we have a disembodied voice.
I am the disembodied Minesweeper off screen. I'm tech support back at the base.
Oh, I'm like Mr. Hotshot.
I'm like Hotshot.
Agent
Yeah.
Hotshot. I was like, how do I defuse this bomb?
Yeah, Gwen decided to jump into this one because I'm not actually really a fan of Minesweeper.
He doesn't know how to count.
It's too much math.
So
yeah, I can't count higher than 2, so it's hard.
Can't do it. Yeah.
And I have a deathly fear of red flags.
Numbers are too hard for him. But that's okay.
We've also got our 2 moderators in the chat, Neftonio and Malkenjo.
Hey, you guys. Good to have you guys with us again today. Please respect them. They have little blue wrenches next to their names. It means that they can ban whoever they want, whenever they want, for whatever reasons they want. That's why I'm afraid of them personally, and I hope you guys stay afraid of them as well. One last group of people we have to introduce today.
Is it these?
It's our Patreon encounters.
Wonderful Patreon
Yeah, they
encounters.
are all in this box. I don't know how we fit so many humans in a box this size.
Well,
Kind of disturbing.
In 3-inch cubic pieces.
Oh, okay. So how many of them are we reading today, Nate?
What? 6?
All of them?
6 names.
Oh, we have a lot of them today.
We have a
Man.
lot of sponsors.
It's because we have so many people who want to back us on Patreon. And if you want to join them, you can back us on Patreon with a link down in the description below, or even buy cool merch from us. All right, sorry. About the names here. Who's backing us for today's episode?
Lightbender 197.
I've got Sam the Irishman.
Don't forget Magma Shorts.
And then we got Jens Unbanning.
Kevin Anfield.
And I've got Anthony Mushroom. Thank you for backing the channel. Again, if you want to join him in the Warp Pipe in the future, the link is in the description below. Wow, are you ready for some Minesweeper?
Yes, I am.
I never thought we were going to get around to this game, and especially because Nate he hates counting so badly.
I do.
So we're going to let him answer the questions in the chat. If you guys have any questions, be sure to type them in the chat. And again, the moderators can help with that too. Gwen, would you do the honors of kicking off Minesweeper for us today?
I love the first moment of the game when it's totally fresh.
The
and you're
fresh
like, where?
And you click
where
a
should I
mine
click?
immediately, and
No,
you're like, I lose.
No, don't jinx
All right,
me.
let's find out what she's going to click. All right,
uh,
don't mess this up.
Oh.
A 2? That's not helpful. You couldn't have picked a worse.
One of those is safe, but let's not do that.
Oh! Yikes forever.
Wow.
Immediately.
Okay. We're going to pretend we didn't see that.
This is
Go
why I
ahead
don't play
and-
this game.
Go ahead. And...
Since you just clicked that smiley face there at the top, Scarlet Not So Feisty asks, if you had to give the smiley face at the top of the game a name, what would it be?
I would call it Happy. Happy, but it would have 3 P's and an IE. Happy.
Wow. Happy.
Happy, the smiley. Do you want to explain the rules for anybody who doesn't actually know how to play Minesweeper?
Sure. So you click around until you die.
That is a great way of playing it. That is a very effective way.
But also, every time you click on a square and a number pops up, that's how many bombs are directly connected to that number. So like this 3 right here has 3 of these squares have a bomb in it, and you don't want to click on any of those bombs.
Sure. You have to mark the bombs.
Yeah, I've flagged a couple over here with these little red flags that I'm like, I'm very certain these are bombs, so we're just going to leave them be.
This is just like our Minesweeper musical.
I know, there's like
Weird.
a 4 to the north
wow.
and a 5 to the right. Or
Did you just get those lyrics completely wrong? Wow.
No, I did not.
All right, so yeah, just remember there's a 1 to the right and a 3 to the left, and the square might be a mine.
Sure.
7 in the middle and 5 at the top. Make it 3, sweep it down.
Yeah.
Minesweepers. I don't know. Cool. Wow, this is exciting.
She's just going to flag everything.
I'm not gonna flag everything. That was a 4. There's
You're doing
4
a really
bombs
great
around
job.
it.
That one's a mine too. Above it.
This one.
Yeah.
Are you
Since
sure?
we were talking
What
about the
this one is?
musical, and,
No, because it's a 2.
and
It's
Sweeping
only
Man, of
1.
course, is the star of that musical. He uses a broom
I see.
because he's the sweeping man.
He does. That's true.
Skabecca Rowcroft wants to know, what would you use to sweep up mines if you weren't allowed to use a typical sweeping tool?
Well, I think that's a great question. Thank you for asking it. And if I were going to use any tool other than a broom, I'd probably use an egg beater. I believe an egg beater would actually do the job
Bold
in
choice.
half the time, and you can plug it in as long as you got a long enough cable in the desert. So you can really quickly beat the eggs out of the desert to get rid of the mines.
Yes. That makes a lot of sense.
Yes. I knew you'd respect my logic. That's why you married you.
A little bit bigger, though. Like, an egg beater's great.
Okay.
But I'm thinking a Zamboni.
Ooh. Oh. You just run over the mines with a Zamboni.
Exactly.
Wouldn't that set them off?
Ice over them.
Shh,
no, because it sprays a thin layer of like water that's hyper cooled to ice, and then it like shaves the ice. And it's just smooth sailing, man.
That's right.
Glide across those mines. Boom. You can hear that cat outside, probably.
As always.
Per tradition. He heard us talking about egg beaters and Zambonis, and he got really into it. He wanted to nominate his whiskers could sweep up the desert pretty effectively as well.
Sure.
Yeah. You've got 80 mines. Why are we playing this on hard?
Because you're
what ways there
experts.
to
What
play
were we
it?
thinking? This is the hardest setting.
I was going to say, I'm already at points where I'm like, I have to make guesses, and I don't like making guesses.
Well, we can
That one's not a
lower the
mine.
difficulty
Which
if we
one's not
want.
Next
but
to the 3, because the 3's touching 3.
I felt like, we're good enough that
That's
you
not
need
gonna
to.
No,
So,
it's not.
Here's something I'm personally
It's
wondering.
not.
Having recently watched this musical, does the game doesn't actually have numbers that go up to 6 and 7, does it?
It
Yes, it
does,
does.
but you have to like really stack your board.
Okay,
and then
because
a
I'm
ton
like,
of
I don't
mines
think
in.
I've ever seen a 6 or a 7.
Yeah, it does feel a little like you're going to have to make some hard
one of
guesses.
these is a bomb. I don't know which one.
That's where you go to the other side of the
I'm more
board.
tempted to come over here to this one and be like, I know 7 of them.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this 2 is.
Yeah,
not
you might just need to make
inclusive.
a hard guess here.
What are you?
Oh,
That wasn't helpful
That was a
either. Bummer.
All right, you know what? Let's just go for it. One of these is a bomb and one
You're
of
going
them
to
is
take
not.
a 50-50?
yike.
We live dangerously here.
Isn't 50-50 worse chances than...
It's not that one.
Wow. Gwen living dangerously.
Oh, but that
All
really
right.
was not helpful.
Huh.
Holy cow, because now I've got
Well,
a 50-50
yeah.
here.
We got
Yes,
another
you do.
question here from the yellow shame thrower.
Although this one's touching...
They want to know who's your favorite Minesweeper character from this game.
Favorite Minesweeper character?
Favorite-
I think it really has to be like Tony the Roadhog. I think he's just really, really good for clearing out mines on the Zamboni.
Happy the Smiley is obviously the best character. He's present for the most of the game. He's literally the mascot of the game. And look, when you click things, he makes a little like...
Yeah, I'm a big fan of his face when he's like not sure whether or not you're gonna blow up or not. He's like, whoa.
Oh, no! Happy's not so
we have
happy
to let
with
AJ
you.
take over. Gwen. Oh wow. Now she's
Now she's like...
now she's
rage
gone into the
quitting.
mode that I do
All
when I
right,
play Minesweeper.
all
I'm like,
right,
I was a
all
good
right,
guest the
all
entire
right.
time.
All right,
We have to like get a chunk in order to really get the ball rolling. Otherwise,
true.
you're not.
There we
not
go.
playing.
There we
you
go. Now we're talking. That's
I was
not
really
actually
hoping
gonna
we were
work.
going to be able to clear this game.
That's not actually good.
I mean, we can.
Oh,
Wow.
bummer. Wow.
I mean, if I knew you guys were going to do this bad, then I would have
Would've
just played.
Hey,
6.
hey!
I haven't seen a
Wow.
6 yet.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is it touching? 8 of them?
Yeah, so 2 of these are safe and the other 6 are not.
No, man.
Those two.
Well, there you go. I can't get a good chunk of these. Minesweeper is too dangerous a game for me. That one's touching
We
5.
got Dogs and Movies Our Life would like to know how many hours do you think you've put into Minesweeper?
Like in my lifetime?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Hundreds, thousands. This was like the game that was on my computer when I was little, and so like it was the only game that you could play. Everyone was playing it. Everyone was talking about it.
I was all
Everyone
about Galactic Pinball, personally.
Galactic
it
Pinball.
was good, but it didn't
What?
have as much strategy.
Or Spider Solitaire.
What?
Okay, that one's pretty okay too.
When are we going to make Spider-Man Solitaire?
Spider-Man.
And it's going to be like how we made
Solitaire.
Power of Pong and roped Star Wars into it.
I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere.
I don't feel like you're getting
Man,
it either. Jeez.
why is this like so dang hard? It's because we're playing it on the hard setting. That's why.
Well, I mean, yes.
All right,
but,
so
like,
one of
live
these ones is
dangerously.
bad.
But the other one's not, so click it.
1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so 2 of these are not bad. Only 1 is.
Wait,
I have a
wait.
better than.
The 4
1, 2.
on that side tells
You're right.
you which ones.
Yeah, you're
There we
right.
go. So-
Yeah, because he's touching them all.
There you go.
Cool. And now
Everything
everything
around that is
around that
fine.
2 is good. Okay. This is how you do it. This right here is how you do it.
Teamwork, man.
1,
Teamwork.
2. Uh-oh. Any of these. Uh-oh.
Okay. The bottom
1,
4.
2,
It only has 2
3,
options. There you
4.
go.
Yep. And
And
that's
then that
touching
one.
1, 2, 3. So that's a bad one.
Oh, jeez.
So unfortunately, now we're talking about this is touching 1 more mine here. Which of these is not a mine?
All right, you got 2 out of 3.
This
Your
one's
odds are
touching one too.
improving.
So I think this one is probably safe because this is touching 3.
Sure, why not?
So yeah.
Yay.
Have I learned anything from this?
Nope.
Yes, this one is safe because this one is touching
yeah,
mine. And that's good. Okay.
Perfect,
All right.
perfect.
We are so getting into this now. Oh, my heart is pounding.
Okay, so
Woo!
the one on the corner there.
He's
is
ready to
wrong
go
by the
play
3
on
two.
like the pro Minesweeper
This one?
circuit.
Yeah, it has to
You're right,
be.
because
Yeah, 'cause
3.
that's 3, yeah.
Yeah, and
And
that
then
one's
that 2 is
safe.
not.
And
Okay.
that one,
And everything around
anything,
that one
yeah,
is
is
fine.
good. Cool. And everything
Like-
around this one is
Yeah,
good.
oh, but that 5 is nasty.
Yeah, it is. Okay. So
Oh, that one on the corner. That one.
is definitely mine, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, no, not another 2. Okay. But everything around the, not that one. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. Everything around here is good. And everything around these is good. And everything around this one is good. All right.
Okay, that one's
that's definitely a
bad. That
mine.
was bad.
That one's good. That 2 is touching another one, so that's a mine, which means this is fine. Alrighty.
Yeah. The corner of the
Alrighty.
screen is done.
Also, can we just say this 4, only one of these 4 is bad. So we have a 75% chance of activating the right one. Let's come back to that, shall we? Shall we?
Sure.
I just don't see a reason to endanger ourselves like that recklessly.
Okay.
Okay. This one is touching a second bad one, so that's that one, which means
Yeah.
this is fine.
Yeah.
And each of those ones is touching that. That's fine.
fine.
This is a bad one. No, it's not because it's already touching 2. All right, this one is a bad one because
Yes.
this one's touching 2.
Yes.
Which means that 1 is touching that one. That's fine. That 2 has to have
That
one
one's
more.
bad. This
That's
guy's
bad.
like-
that's a 1.
This guy's
that's
on
okay.
a roll here.
Yeah, I am. Uh-oh. But now we've run ourselves into a dead end.
Oh, 5.
So this 5 has 3 more it's touching. 1, 2, 3, 4. So
So
3 out of the 4 are
only one
bad.
of those is bad?
That's
That's
not
terrible
good.
odds.
Uh-huh.
That's
This
awful.
3 is touching 2 that are bad, and this 2 is touching one other one that's bad. And this 2 is touching one other one. So that's just not great. Let's go back down here and take our gamble, shall we?
Oh, sure. Why not?
All right, taking our gamble here. Out of these 4 boxes, one of them is a bad one.
Uh-oh.
Let's. And
That-
this
that
is
one's
this,
fine.
this is touching 2, so it could be any of those 3.
Yeah.
So one of these other ones is probably safer. Let's go to the corner.
Eh,
That didn't help us. That didn't help us. We know
Oh,
that
no,
one
no,
of these
it
is
tells-
bad,
Yeah, it tells
right?
us one of those 2, which means the one on the corner is not because the 4K
That's
touching
true.
that one.
All right. That's
There you
true.
go. Okay.
All right. That one's also touching
So
one
that
already.
was,
so
that was fine. The one
yep.
on the wall is the dangerous
Yes.
one.
Alrighty. Haha! Math is cool! The musical didn't lie to us. All right.
Were we trained by monks too?
Yes.
This one is safe because that's a 1.
So we got
2,
another question
2.
here from
Another question. You guys are so inquisitive.
partially
today.
cloudy coconuts wants to know what's your favorite kind of explosive ordnance?
Explosive ordnance?
Man, really hitting the hard questions today.
Uh-huh.
What's the one that looks like bubblegum but it's not?
It's like C4?
They use it in Mission Impossible. It looks like bubblegum and then you push it over on itself
Oh.
and it goes like that one.
Yeah, I wanted to say like plastic explosives or
I would
something.
assume
Sure.
that's
Is this
something.
okay to talk about on YouTube? I'm not sure right now. YouTube, is this okay, or are you going to flag us? We're going to assume it's okay. My favorite explosive ordinance is Penal Code Fire Statute 05A Section B of Paragraph 7, which...
That's an ordinance, not an ordinance. There's a difference in these 2 words.
Oh, hold on, back up. I'm only familiar with explosive ordinance.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was gonna
Not
say
my-
like
not my field of
like
expertise.
Wario's
Sorry.
butt is my favorite explosive.
We are in a real impasse here. You see this?
Quite
We've
the
got a
pickle.
whole straight line, and any of these can all be bad now. What are we going to do about this, Miss Gwendolyn? What are we going
Just
to do about
click
it?
randomly.
I didn't expect us to get to the point with 74 mines left and a straight line of no help
Click a
whatsoever.
random one off on the side somewhere.
One of those 3 is bad.
Yeah, we don't
See,
know.
this
know
is
what?
why I don't play
That's
this
3 in the
game.
I was
middle.
saying-
All 3 of those are bad.
Yeah, exactly. Which means that 2 is fine.
And
And that 1 is fine.
The
and
second
that one
3
is
as
fine.
well, also all of them are bad.
True, you're right.
So-
And that 2 is fine then.
Yeah, that one's good.
Alrighty,
And
which
then
means
the one
that 2
above
is
that
not. And that
then
means
that
that's
one's
fine.
connected too.
Alrighty, alright. And everything around this 2 is okay. Alrighty, good, good, good. Alright, this 2, everything around the 2 is fine. Yes!
Yay!
1, 2, 3, 4, that's a bad one. This 1 is fine. This 2 means everything's fine there. And next door is fine too, but now
Oh,
this
that
one
too,
is
that was
bad.
bad, yeah.
And
And
that's
the
our
bottom
touching
one's
2,
fine.
so that one's fine.
Oh,
this
those 2 are fine. On the bottom.
Oh,
next to
you're
the
right.
line.
You're right. You're right. Good call. That one's a nasty boy. We can't allow him to stand. This 3 is touching one extra one, so that's probably the mine.
Yeah.
Which means this 2 is already touching all the mines it's going to touch. This 4...
Oh, it has one more.
You're right, only one more. Oh, shoot. I thought I knew what we were doing. For a fleeting moment, I felt confident. Okay, this 4 only has 2 others it can be touching, so all 4 of those are bad.
Okay.
That 2 and...
Oh!
Oh! That is not the one I was trying to click!
Oh!
No!
Oh!
No!
Oh!
Screw this game, I'm done!
All right, well, the good news is...
The controls are broken on this game. That is not... No one would have clicked that. Nobody would have.
The good news is we've actually already reached our hour. Time flies when you're minesweeping.
Wow.
We've got one last question from Rachel B. They want to know, would you like this game more or less if it was called Minesweeper and you had to clear out a bunch of explosive mimes instead?
Less. So much less. Mimes are creepy. They're like worse than clowns.
Worse than clowns.
Worse than clowns.
Nothing is worse than a clown.
Mimes are worse than clowns.
Mimes are
Those are
silent clowns, though. I mean, that makes them more
silent but deadly clowns.
Exactly.
Yes.
That might be true. Yeah, I would probably rather play Minesweeper because the worst thing that happens is you get stuck in like a 15-minute show where they demonstrate a wall that doesn't exist, and that takes up a lot of time. But at least I don't die clicking on one stupid square that it was not what I was pointing at.
He said they were explosive.
What brand of mouse is this? I just need to know what. I can't find the brand on this. It's garbage, whatever it is.
I believe it's
Garbage
Logitech.
mouse.
Don't blame the mouse.
That is not what I clicked. And now I look stupid on the internet in front of everybody for clicking a stupid box. Is not what I was clicking.
Well, speaking of broken games, I believe we're
Sorry, guys. Wow.
gonna. This guy he's having a
Okay.
moment.
Get into my Minesweeper, okay? Like,
He's really into it.
Okay.
Well, the good news is next week we're going to be playing something from the rubbish roulette wheel.
Oh no.
Once this guy has done his Minesweeper yoga.
my calisthenics here. Okay. What are we?
We have to-
The bingo
we have
wheel.
to roll
Of
the
course,
bingo
yes.
wheel.
Rubbish roulette next week. Yes. Let's get down to this really quick. Here, Gwen, can you hold this? No.
Of course I can.
All right. So I just need to make sure this is. Oh, that's the wrong way. Hold on. There we go. All right. We need. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. All right. I think I dropped one someplace. Nate, can you find us I-23?
I-23.
What
Let
is
me
ball I-23?
let me
lead
get
to?
that set up here.
I like this. You should be on this more often than Rubbish
All right.
Roulette with us.
I-23.
What
Here we
game
go.
is I-23?
It looks like we're going to be playing this.
Hey!
Mississippi Beard and the Temple of Ooh for
Wow.
the NES.
I didn't even know we had a copy of that.
It's a rare game. I'm hoping it's good. I don't know.
It's on Rubbish Roulette.
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to be good.
We'll find out, I guess.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. Guys, please hit that notification bell. Come back and watch us play Mississippi Beard and the Temple of Ooh. I think we're going to be playing actually tomorrow. It's going to be up right away. So hit that notification bell. Get notified when we go live. And we'll be back again to enjoy a little bit of Mississippi Beard and the Temple of Ooh. Also, I know that I failed as I let us down today, but we were on a real roll, and I think that deserves a like. So let YouTube know that we showed up. We did our jobs. We clicked a bunch of random squares. And we actually got going. I really thought we had it. Man, I'm so disappointed. It's like every day of my life watching Random Encounters. I'm just so disappointed. So disappointed.
Do you need a cake?
I could use a cake.
We're gonna go get a cake then, and
That is
you
not.
guys.
That's not sanitary. Who knows where that's been?
Oh, what? It looked like cake, I'll be honest.
Well,
I'm gonna go,
we should probably do a beard salute and then get AJ tested for something.
I'm going to hand sanitize my mouth. Guys, thank you for joining us. We'll catch you next week. Beard salute!